Alrighty. So, sorry about that, guys. We are back though. Um, yeah, my camera died. So, this will be part two of this live session that I already started like 30 minutes ago. So, beg your pardon for that technical malfunction. I do hope that we can get the same amazing people back in here because we were on an amazing flow so far. Elizabeth's already back. That's great. That's good. Man, I have completely lost my train of thought though. I hope YouTube is pushing this message and letting people know I am still out here. Oh man, I should have charged my battery. Should have charged my camera. That's my bad. Nelia, you're back. Good. What's up, alive? Guys, you don't know how much I appreciate you guys sticking it out and coming back to see me. I enjoyed your video about Mike Thurston. Amelia, thank you. What do you liked about it? Please give me some more feedback. I never heard of the guy. Yeah, he's pretty big in fitness land. Um, he messaged me after that video and he let me know that he really liked the video. It made him think and that it was pretty spot on. So that was a huge compliment for me. I was very happy to hear that. Shout out to Mike, man. But I want to do more videos in that format. I like to do psychoanalysis and I like to just get deep and you know try to use those examples to kind of educate people on general happiness. Apollonius, thank you so much for sticking it out and coming back. Elisa, don't worry, it happens. Thank you, Elisa, for being so forgiving. Amelia, many men would think he's an idol and it's not the answer. Wish more people would realize it's not the answer. Absolutely, Amelia. We all just have this like this invisible ceiling. Like we all think if only we could get, we could become wealthy and we could have more money and material objects and status and fame, everything will be fine. But doesn't solve a thing. It really doesn't do anything. But yeah, I can imagine Amelia in your line of work though, because I understood you're quite a good actress. That you also need people who are like that. Like everybody thinks that they are these, super happy people, but then behind the scenes, you know that they're a mess. How do you get over an ex? Oh man, um, I had a terrible breakup back like 10 years ago. I was living with my Swedish ex girlfriend, and me getting my cancer diagnosis coincided with us breaking up. We were living in Stockholm and we were actually going to move to Sydney together, Australia. But then I started getting symptoms and I was like, I got to get this sorted out. So you go ahead and go to Sydney. I'll catch up with you in a couple of weeks. And then I never saw her again. And this was the woman that I thought I was going to spend my life with. So I actually spent a good 2 years struggling with that. And I was not able to get over that. I felt like I had lost everything. I had lost my foundation, my future, my hopes. And I would cry on the regular. And then the thing is, I never experienced heartbreak like that again. Like it never hurts like it does the first time, first of all. So understand that this is like it's gonna sting the hardest the first time. You're gonna get better at it. And secondly, time, man, time, don't try to speed up the process. Breaking up with a person is like mourning. It really is. It's like mourning a death. It's the same thing because your love has died the same way a person can die, and that's how you should be. It should be treated as such. um Give yourself time to mourn. Don't tell yourself, okay, I gotta move on, I gotta. No, give yourself time. What I found is that after a long time of mourning, I realized, hey, I just went one day without thinking about her, you know and then I thought about her again for the next 4 days. And then I said, oh, I went 1.5 days without thinking about her. And that period of time where I was not thinking about her, it got bigger and bigger and bigger, up to the point where she just disappeared. That is one of the strongest abilities that mankind has. We're so good um, at dealing with hurt and trauma and forgetting all the bad stuff that has happened to us. Mike, if you're watching, please leave a heartfelt comment. Hey, Lucifer, do you still hike often? I want to get into that and be in nature more. I hike at least 3 times a day for a week. Hiking is the best thing. It's my meditation. It's my way to connect with myself, with nature. It doesn't require any real effort. You can just walk. Everyone can walk. You're burning calories. You're in an upright position. You're digesting your food. Nothing better than hiking. I highly recommend you to hike. I think I'm gonna have a total emotional breakdown when my parents die. I haven't seen them in 6 years. But then, how does that make sense? Why wouldn't you try to go and see them if you haven't seen them in 6 years? I'm glad you got back. I got over it, Playboy. I bounced back like Magic Johnson. Morning is very natural. Exactly. How are you? I'm great, Anurag. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Guys, by the way, just want to put it out there. I'm still taking on new clients. So if anyone is interested in hiring my services as a life coach, this is my email, lorenz.trees@gmail.com. The way I operate is through video calls such as these, where I just do 2 video calls per week per client. And then on top of that, I'm also in touch with them daily through text messaging and audio messaging. So the idea is in the video calls, you tell me what's wrong, you tell me the problems you have. We then put together a game plan, we make a to do list, and then we follow up in between those calls. And I love it. I love working with my clients. Nothing brings me greater joy. I just rolled into it, and now I'm just happy I found my purpose. JJ, all good, my man. How are you? I feel sad because we had 20 people in the other live, and now we only got 9. That's how it goes. Goddamn hardware malfunction, man. It is what it is, though. You are a great man. Thank you, man. I don't know why people always say that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, guys, let's get some more questions pop in. The moment is now. The time is now. I am here live and direct. Amelia, it's okay. I gotta try not to look at the numbers. I always did that on Twitch. I know, Amelia. I know. And generally, I'm pretty good at it, but I still fall victim to it every now and then. The real ones stay. Exactly, Elizabeth. You are a hardcore ride or die, and I appreciate you. Yeah, I tried Twitch, Amelia. I tried Twitch, but I couldn't get into it. I don't know. I also wasn't gaming. Maybe that's why. How to keep positive in difficult times by understanding that by being negative, it's only going to get harder. By understanding that when life gets hard, you really have to narrow down your focus. So eliminate all other distractions and narrow down on the shortest way to get over the things that are causing you pain and that are causing you suffering. You really have to simplify your life. So stay positive in difficult times. Adopt a short-term perspective, day by day, not week by week. Don't look ahead. Just always focus on getting a little bit closer to getting out of that bad situation every single day. And that's how I did it, man. Like I just really started. I simplified my life. I made it very, very focused on that one thing. So if you're going through something right now that is causing you pain and suffering, cut out all other distractions because you only have that much energy in a day for you to be able to deal with things. Also, in Iraq, don't be scared to ask for help. Reach out to people. Amelia, are you much into the work of Eckhart Tolle? Absolutely, yeah. I got it right here. I really love his teachings. I found it very helpful to me. I wondered if you might have read some of his books and what did you think? Obviously, I've read The Power of Now, which is his best work and his most critically acclaimed work. I love it. I literally quoted it today to a dear friend of mine. I was quoting the part about watching the thinker, the part where he talks about the voice in your head not being you, not being your instinct, not being your core, not being your ego, all these roles that we attribute to this voice in our head. No, usually it's our enemy, it's our insecurity, it is the thinker. I love that part. So I feel like that's one of the most valuable things that I got from reading him, where it's like you get this voice in your head and you have to learn to step back and take a third person perspective and look at it and say, you're not really me. You're my insecurity trying to trick me. And just like watch the thinker and laugh at him and learn to separate yourself from this voice. So that's my favorite concept as it pertains to Eckhart Tolle, you know, because there's also a lot of stuff in there that's like really out there, which I don't mind, but that particular concept, which I just mentioned, that for me was really something that I have practiced and took with me to this very day, to this very moment. Gabriela Casas, ¿qué tal, amigo? ¿Cómo estás? Un abrazo grande para mi gente en México. Anurag, reach out, man. Reach out. I know that there is someone, like that must care, whether it's your mother, your father, or a sibling, or someone else. Like, don't go through it alone. Not always. Like, you can ask for help. My partner's mother is in the end stages of cancer. She's living with us. I find it hard to see her becoming so ill. I've also got anxiety, agoraphobia, light sensitivity, so daytimes are hard for me. Wow, JJ, I'm sorry. So hard to hear that. That's a lot of stuff, man. In terms of the partner's mother, such is life. Don't focus on the don't focus on the inevitable outcome of her dying. Focus on the moments you still have. You know, she's not gone yet, and focus on the positive. Be rational, be real, and understand that right now you can still enjoy her presence, enjoy her opinion, enjoy her spirit. So do that, make the most of it. Um, where is your anxiety coming from? There has to be a root cause. If you want to get into that, JJ, this is my email. If you want to furtherly investigate that with my help, you can reach out. Hold your head up, though. That's very, very tough to be in that position. Lots of stuff going on in here. Yeah, absolutely. Mm. Ay, my shoulder is hurting. Hurting bad. I'll drop you an email. You're welcome, JJ. That goes for anyone else. I'm still taking on new clients, as I already mentioned. Did you work out? Yes. I worked out Monday, I worked out yesterday, and I worked out today. For those interested, you can check out today's workout on my YouTube story. Um, I did back today. I'm very happy with where I'm at physically, best shape of my life, but I am dealing with some injuries. That sucks. So I got an infected Achilles, and also my shoulder is just messed up. It's always hurting. It's been like that for some time now. You can only do that many presses, heavy presses before your shoulder starts acting up. But it is what it is. Got to roll with the punches and just keep it going. Hope you recover soon. Thank you, JJ. I need to force my ass to actually relax and chill and rest, but it's very hard for me. The gym is my church, man. It's my holy place. Stars on Mars. Do you believe people can have the right partner in front of them but reject them for someone lesser? Absolutely. If they've had abusive parents and exes, like they self sabotage because they feel like they don't deserve it. Absolutely, that happens all the time. People usually don't make the right call. They will often go with the person that is deemed more fit to be their partner by their surroundings than the one that they love the most. That's the thing about our society. It's usually not about what we want, it's about what our families want, our friends want. And it's very hard to stand up to that and be strong, but I do urge everyone to try and do that. You know, don't don't live your life on someone else's terms. No one else should have that power over you to where you're gonna do that. Um, but If somebody rejects you and you feel like you are the right person for them, but they still rejected you, don't try to plead with them. Don't try to convince them about that. You're never going to get somebody back by pleading, by pushing, by convincing. Let it be, let it go. And I wouldn't even want to be with somebody that can't see that. Like that means that they have so much more growing to do. They have so much more maturing to do. That wouldn't be a partner that I would deem suitable for me. What's up, Alexandra? AB Jack, do you think people care more about looks when looking for a partner now than maybe 10 years ago? Uh, I think people have always been superficial, but perhaps now people, due to social media, have developed a very unrealistic sense of general looks. I've said this many times. If you just like scroll your feed on Instagram, then go take a seat in a busy shopping street and look at the hundreds and thousands of people that are passing you, and you'll find that mankind as a whole, we're not that good looking. We're pretty like average, below average, you know, species. 98% of us don't look that good. It's true. Like, we all got something. We got crooked noses, too fat, too skinny, too this, too that. It's like it's very rare that you see someone, that makes you that it's like, like that's that person from Instagram. Because plot twist, the people on Instagram, they don't really exist. And I feel like I have to, say this and keep saying this because people still haven't figured it out. Just because you can have a certain angle through a picture, it doesn't mean that that's how you look in real life. It's really easy to manipulate angles and filters, and so definitely there is something to be said about people being more brainwashed nowadays. Um, I've had some crazy encounters with people from Instagram, and it's like, damn. What I always wonder though is like, what is their plan? What is your plan? If you are obviously knowingly manipulating your pictures on Instagram, using certain angles to make yourself look a way that you're not, and then you're meeting somebody through Instagram, what is your plan the moment that you actually like meet them? How do you think it's gonna go? It's like, I don't know, man. But then, interestingly enough, you also have the crowd of people that doesn't even care that they don't look that good in real life because they only care about their ability to look good on Instagram. So they'll take it. They'll take it. They just want to have somebody, you know what I mean, who is also a master of the black magic of social media to stand next to them. You're awesome. Thank you, guitarist Sam. So are you. I feel like it's absolutely more extreme now in terms of beauty ideals. Fair. It's so true. You look online, you think everyone is like either urethral goddess of perfection. In the real world, we're pretty average. That's what I'm saying. It's like we're not that good looking. Can I ask what sort of price range is life coaching? 200 euros for a month. Yes, and that'll get you 2 calls a week and daily conversation. Basically, I'm always there. I'm always there. You know. So I understand maybe some people might consider this too expensive or this or that, but guys, I take my coaching very serious. I take a lot of pride in it, and I put a lot of my energy into it, and that's why my clients they usually keep coming back because try going to see a psychiatrist, and see how much it costs to go talk with him for 1 hour, and then try to call him the next day or text him, like see what happens. Like you're not gonna get a response. So I'm always there. I'm there, and I know what I bring. So that's it. 200 for a month euros. Um, it's I know lots of models who look nothing like they present online. Sorry, who are you? Exactly, Amelia. I've met many girls like that as well. Crazy. It's crazy, but it's true. Since you lived in LA, is it true everyone is really good looking? No, absolutely not. You don't see those people in LA. That is like again, it's like 1%. Somebody told me a 10 anywhere in the world is like a 7 in LA. Yeah, that's just some typical one-liner bullshit. It's exactly. Amelia says it. I went to LA. It's just normal people. A few more dressed up, but it's just people you know. That's listen, guys. LA is mainly Mexican people. First of all, like that's just what it is. I'm talking about LA. I'm not talking about the hippest party in LA. I'm talking LA in general is just a bunch of Mexican people. Shout out to them. And then you have just a bunch of transplants who are trying to make it in LA. Every person that is in LA for a reason. They all were told that they were the best, the prettiest, the greatest in their little small town. Then they moved to LA to proceed and get crushed because that's what it is. It's cutthroat. It's all about who are you and how can you benefit me. That's why LA is such a shitty place. It really is like I would not recommend. It's not beautiful. It's not cool. It's not interesting. There's nothing cool about LA besides going to an LA Lakers game. And that's the God honest truth. I lived there for 3 months and it was like it was the biggest disillusion of my life. And again, like you don't see those people, like you don't see these famous influencers or actors walking down the street. Like they all go to their little private spots and that's it. Lorenz gave me some coaching. It was great. 100% recommend. Thank you, Amelia. I really appreciate that. €200 a month, that's nothing. I mean, stars on Mars, and I agree. I agree, but I am also trying to keep it affordable for people, and I also understand for some people, €200 is a ton of money. So I'm trying to walk that line. €200 a month for daily contact is such a good price. One therapy session cost me that much. That's what I'm saying, Rico. That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, I can understand people's reservation to be coached by a YouTuber. I don't have I don't have the degree. You know, so I understand I have to work myself up in this market, and obviously my price is only going to go up. When I started, it was 150 a month. Now I'm at 200. Like that's just the way it goes. Like you have to put in the work. And now I am able to turn down clients when they want to pay less. So because I put in a lot of work and in 2 years it's probably gonna be 400. Who knows? Like that's just the way it works. You have to put in the work though. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with grinding and hustling and coming on these lives and giving out free content and free advice. Um, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. Burger with toothpaste or pizza with cockroaches? Neither. By the way, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I would appreciate that greatly. I think mental health is the biggest pandemic for the future. Exactly. So I think I'm in the right market, in the right field of work. I'm not making fun of it. I'm just keeping it real. Like, my talents, my empathy, my ability to figure people out, listen, and put together concepts for improvement obviously benefits me greatly in this space. So I know I am very confident in what I do because, well, like Amelia just said it. Like Amelia reached out, I helped her, and she can vouch. She's one of the people that can vouch for. Like I'm not gonna hit you with a, like come on, just keep on going, eh? Like I think about my shit and I know that what I deliver is quality. It's not just some one liner bullshit, or it's not just some, like, hey, try harder. How much the YouTube adds to your income? Oh, literally nothing, man. It's less than 100 euros a month. I'm not kidding. YouTube views. If you're not getting if you're not getting half an or like a million views a month, good luck. Good luck. And I'm not getting a million views a month. So for me, YouTube is merely a tool to broadcast my content to put myself out there to help people, obviously. But no, there's no money in YouTube views unless you are big. What's up, Drake? Amelia, you gave me some good things to think about. How have you been, though, Amelia? How have you been in general, like with the things that you were struggling with? Are you finding that that you feel better in your daily reality? Are you still struggling? What did you do when you were in LA? I was trying to break through in the fitness industry. So this was in between my two cancers. I was actually trying to become a famous fitness guy. This is, mind you, this is 6 years ago. 6 years ago. So, like many, I would just watch fitness vloggers, and I would see people in, doing doing working out in Venice Beach and being in LA. I was like, that's where I have to be. That's the spot. So that's where I went. That's where I went, and then I just pretty quickly learned that it was all an illusion. I was there for 3 months. Then I went to San Francisco. It was a lot better. Expensive though. Alexandra, why doesn't your doctor want to help you though? Amelia, I have a better perspective. I've dived into more of my meditation and yoga, just appreciating what I am and knowing I am enough. That is beautiful, Amelia. I'm so happy to hear that, girl. Rico, Lorenz, was your jaw better after your first cancer than it is now? No, no, it sucked. It was always infected, had holes in it. My jaw is not is it's never been this good. So that I'm happy with that. It's never been this good. So cheers to my jaw. Who is Elizabeth? Your podcast partner? Your audio was good. It was difficult understanding Elizabeth. I know. I've been telling her to get a decent mic. God damn it. I've been telling her. She is a Colombian creator, amazing person. She lives in Medellin, Colombia, and she's actually into spirituality, ayahuasca, magic mushrooms. So she does guided meditation sessions with these things, with psychedelics, and she's incredible, man. I'm looking forward to making more content with her, and I will be doing so. How are you mentally? You're looking great. You think I'm looking great? I feel like I'm looking dusty today. It's not the best. It's not the best I've looked, but I'll take it. I'll take it. How am I doing mentally? I'm okay. Some days better than others, but all in all, I'm good. I'm okay. Keeping the ship steady. I don't know why I'm getting more and more nervous. Alexander, you need to straighten your doctor out, tell him to help your ass, because this is some bullshit. If you press your jaw, does it hurt? No. It's like I go to physio every day. I lay down and he pulls down my jaw for 30 minutes straight. So, and he's putting a lot of pressure on it. So, no, doesn't hurt. And if it did, I would be screwed. Yeah. All right, guys. 30 minutes in almost. I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm about to check out. Listen, anyone interested in working with me one last time, that is my email, lorenz.reese@gmail.com. Hit me up. Ty, I love your confidence. You know it, man. That's one thing I never had issues with. Self love and confidence. Saved my life. Saved my life. Amelia, good night. Sweet dreams, Australia. And that's it, guys. I appreciate you all for being here. Yes, next time. I love you all. Stay up, stay safe. I would like to hire you, but I don't have money for that. That's okay, Alexandra. Save up and let me know. Dai had a good one. Rico had a good one. Surya, you're the best, guys. Peace out. Ciao.